Now, let me get back to what I was saying about those of you who do covers. So check this out. Um, when you're doing covers, right? What you want to do is, if your high pass filter takes away, let's go back to the Marilyn Monroe sample. I wanna be loved by you, just you, nobody else but you. If your high pass filter is not necessarily working, try using a graphic EQ or parametric EQ and a spectrum analyzer. A lot of EQs come with spectrum analyzers already, and a spectrum analyzer is just something that analyzes which space in the EQ spectrum, in which spectrum of the EQ that signal is taking up. Okay, so whatever instrument you're trying to lay on top of the original, find out what space your instrument occupies in the EQ spectrum, okay? And then what you do is you go to the original video that you're covering, or the tune that you're covering, and you dial out or dial down those EQ spots of the spectrum so that yours will stick out instead of the original. So if your kick drum, if you're playing drums over something that has drums in it, and your kick drum is occupying, 80 to 112 hertz mainly, then go to your original video, put a graphic EQ on it, or a parametric. Graphic works better because it's a lot more precise. And from 80 to 112 hertz, notch it down about halfway. So that way your kick drum stands out and it blends in better with the mix. Same thing with the snare, same thing with bass, guitar, lead, anything you're putting over something. That way you don't have to boost your signal so much louder than the signal that you're covering, because it doesn't really blend in, and it kind of makes it, you'll sound good, but it'll just make like you're just playing over top of something, and it won't be a fair blend, and it makes it hard for the listener to appreciate what you're doing, that's contributing to the original video versus you just playing over top of it. Just wanted to throw that in there. Okay, so we got the sign patch here. For those of you who don't know what sound that is, I'm gonna show you. It's Jamal Hartwell's sign. It's Pure Sign. It's called Pure Sign by gospelmusicians.com. Jamal Hartwell. Okay, I got the sign string stacked. This thing saves my life whenever I want any type of sine wave, anything. I go here first. Okay, so now my arpeggiation. Hybrid 3 again. You can bet the money. All right, I'm telling you, it's my go-to. It's my total go-to. All right. Now I also have a high lead. For that particular high lead, I'm using Omnisphere, the janitorial duties lead in Omnisphere. Omnisphere is another one-stop shop similar to Hybrid 3. It has tons more sounds than Hybrid 3, but it's also effective, and you can dive into it and combine sounds and stack, not just synth sounds, not just pads. It's not just synth oriented. It's also sample oriented. So pianos, guitars, voices, strings, you name it. You're going to get more bang for your buck with Omnisphere. All right. And so there's that. There is that. Now let me show you what I put over the whole thing to make it hump. This is the CLA Mixdown plugin by Waves. I wanna be loved by you, just you, nobody else but you. Nobody. I love it because it instantly glues your mix together, instantly gives it some dope feel and character without taking away from the transients. There's a glue button for the compression level. There's a drive button for the extra warmth and distortion. And then there's some bass and treble, so you can add extra high and low end if you want to. The presets are pretty good. They're good start presets, but you know, you got to kind of use your ear, use your eyes, and see how much gain reduction you want, what it sounds like. So what I did was I left it kind of like this because it just glued everything together. I'll do A and B for you. See that? Major difference. Makes that joint just sit out and hit. And so also what I did was I ran it through this and then I boosted the output until it came right there, right below the 0, so it wouldn't peak out. All right. But that's how I flipped this joint. If you have any further questions about this particular beat, elite subscribers, if you want the to my elite subscribers, if you want the drums, hit me up. I'll send you the drums for this joint. Easy peasy. All right. Thanks for rocking with me. We're going to have a lot of fun, and I'll talk to y'all next year.